Good morning and happy Monday. So it is currently 11:04 in the morning. I have been up for a little bit more than an hour and I've gotten a few things done already today, namely got some dishes done, swept the kitchen, and filmed and edited and uploaded a TikTok with this camera that I don't think I really like. I don't care for the quality that this has. It's very grainy. I don't know as to why. It could be that I need to clean the lens, so we'll try it again for another TikTok later this week. But the quality is pretty grainy, and I can edit it on my computer and then upload it to TikTok through my computer, so that's really handy. But I don't know, I need to like probably mess around with that a little bit more before I can give it a full idea. It's not like a really expensive one. It's like one I got for like $40 on TikTok, because I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on an actual real one. So the plan for today is I've got pretty much my normal tasks going on in terms of things like journaling, crocheting, Korean practice, all that good stuff. I do have a TBR set for this week, which includes finishing My Demon Hunter and finishing China Rich Girlfriend. I also would like to get through You by Caroline Kepnes and read Rich People Problems by Kwan. So these four are the things we'll focus on the most this week. That's the plan, at least. I feel like I haven't made a lot of reading progress in the last couple days because I've just been super busy, but I think today is a day where we can spend a little bit more time hopefully doing some of that. So yeah, we're kind of gonna play it by ear. I have an appointment tonight I have to go to that is on every Monday at 7, so really I have until about 6 o'clock to get all this done, so I have about 7 hours almost. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started and go from there. So I think what I'll do is, while I do some journaling and stuff, I'm going to listen to a little bit more of My Demon Hunter. I am not quite 50% of the way through, I don't think, according to the audiobook. Yeah, I'm 41% of the way through. So I would like to get through at least another chapter of this before I start my Korean practice, and then we'll kind of go from there. So that's kind of the plan. As far as what else is going on this week, not really a whole heck of a lot. I don't really have much in terms of other things other than therapy on Friday, and yeah, that's pretty much it actually. I don't think anything else is going on. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with all of that, and I will see you guys when I have an update on any of my books. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. It is currently 9:48 in the morning. I am already getting a lot of stuff done in terms of my tasks for today. I honestly didn't have like a ton I needed to do, like, and what I need to do, like, I can do a little bit later kind of thing. I don't know, just it's a little bit of a weird day in terms of my tasks and my routine, so it's totally fine. But I did want to update. I'm currently, my book for China Rich Girlfriend is downstairs, but I'm currently over 200 pages into that and enjoying it, but there's like a side story within it that I'm not really interested in, that I'm not sure like what the point of it is at this moment in time, but I am curious to see like what's going on with it. But I'm more interested in the story with Rachel and Nick, to be completely honest. And there's a side character that we met in the first book that is getting a lot more page time than I would have liked, and I'm not quite sure, like I said, why that is. I'm sure I'll find out sooner rather than later, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of her. I'm not a fan of the fact that she has a lot of page time right now, but it is what it is. But I also am less than 100 pages away from finishing My Demon Hunter, so I will be finishing this today when I get started with my tasks and stuff, listening to the audiobook, because I have like an hour and 20 minutes basically on double speed basically of the audiobook. So I am really enjoying this. I really like this, I think, a lot more than the first book. I don't think it's a 5-star though necessarily, but it definitely is like the favorite so far of the series. And then my hope is that I'll eventually get through the rest of the books as I like get through some stuff. But yeah, I really like Mist. I like Lily as well, and I am very curious because they make a mention that Iris, her twin sister, may have a thing for one of the boys. So I am curious to see. I know one of the other boys has a book, and whether or not Iris is going to be the main love interest in that one. So we'll see kind of how that goes. But yeah, so far really enjoying it, having a great time. So what we're doing right now is I'm going to get my Korean practice done and out of the way this morning, and then basically the TikTok I'm working on is a crochet with me, so I'll be working on my blanket for a little bit with that. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll let you guys know when I finish my Demon Hunter and what my actual rating of it is. I think it's going to be a 4-star, like, truthfully, but I'll let you know if I change my mind at all. And then I do plan on getting through more of China Rich Girlfriend today, hopefully around to page 250 or so. I usually can stomach around 50 pages of that at a time, but yesterday I was in a bit of a mood to, like, maybe read more, but I couldn't really get myself to do it. So maybe today's the day that I sit and I read it a little bit more, but who knows? I may even start my next book after my Demon Hunter. Who knows? So anyway, I'll let you guys know what I end up doing a little bit later today, but I will see you guys later. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It is now Thursday. It is just after noon, and I did in fact finish my Demon Hunter last night, and I rated it 4 stars. Still had some things within it that I was kind of like, yeah, it was pretty fast-paced, like the romance more so, which I don't necessarily care for with these books, but I still really enjoyed it. Definitely, the ending was really intense and actually was really well done, and I like the direction that the through line of these books is going, so I'm very excited to see more of that. Then I did start You by Caroline Kepnes, and I got 92 pages into this while I was doing sprints last night. It is date night tonight, so I have a lot to do before that happens, but I think I'll be able to get everything done because for the most part, like, the beginning of my stuff and like my big tasks are really short tasks, and then everything else from there is like really more creative stuff, and they do take a little bit more time, but they're not so much to the point where I'm spending like hours upon hours doing them. Like my crocheting, basically, you know, I spend maybe a couple hours doing that. In my Korean practice, I'll spend a couple hours doing that kind of thing. So that is kind of the plan for today. I'll let you guys know when I get through You what I think, because let me tell you right now, this guy is freaking batshit, and I'm starting to see where Beck is also a little batshit, so maybe they're a match made in heaven. But no, I'm unnerved by this guy, and for good reason, and I actually am enjoying being unnerved by this guy, because this is kind of what I was looking to get into with this book, is feeling unnerved. So I think that we're doing great things with Caroline Kepnes, and I'm genuinely interested to see how this ends up, and then whether or not I continue with the other books in the series. And I do want to watch the show. Maybe this is a show that I watch with Robert. So we'll see, but it's good. It's really good. I don't think it's a 5-star as of yet, but it's definitely really good and really unnerving. So definitely one to look for if you're looking for especially a very dark psychological thriller where the main character is just freaking nutso, to put it lightly. Like, batshit is really the way I would describe him. He is a trip for sure. And Beck is not that far off, because she's a little bit unstable in a lot of ways in my mind. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the rest of the day, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Good morning. It is Sunday. I do not know when I last left you guys, but I did this week finish my Demon Hunter by Aurora Ascher, gave it 4 stars, and I did finish You by Caroline Kepnes and also rated that one 4 stars. That's basically it. I have made more progress in China Rich Girlfriend. I am on page 352. Do plan on reading more of this today. I have a lot going on though, because I have to go to a birthday party for my little cousin who turns 1 today. later today. I have to do that. But I've pretty much got a lot of stuff done already this morning that I was thinking was going to take me a lot longer, but I'm not going to be mad at that, truthfully. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just ease into the morning. It's just now 10 o'clock, so I've got about 3.5 hours before I need to start getting ready to go, and then I need to leave by 2, go get gas in my car, and then head off to the birthday party. So got quite a bit of time to get some more stuff done, and we're gonna try to get all that done as fast as we can. But I do think I'm gonna start another audiobook today, which is gonna be for The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I'm gonna try to get through as much of that as I can today, especially on my drive, because the audiobook I only have for a couple more days. I have the physical book though, it's just buried in my stack here. But I think I am gonna at least try to get to maybe 50% of it if I can today, since it's a fairly short book. So I think we can possibly do that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the morning and get going with the other stuff I've got going on today. Okay, so I'm sorry if you can hear the music in the background. My husband is currently cleaning up part of the house and he's rocking out right now, so sorry. But I wanted to end this vlog here because I don't really have much else going on today other than going to that birthday party, and so I don't feel like I'm gonna have much time to update before I need to edit this video to get it out. So the plan for next week is to get through the beginning of my August TBR, which that video should have gone out by the time this video is out. So go check that out to see what I will be reading in the month of August. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be and would like to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe to become an owlet in our flock. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys.